You are your favorite drag queen's favorite rapper. Who's your favorite dragoon and who's your favorite rapper?
Favorite drag, Mary Vice.
Oh, we love Mary. You have good taste, darling. She's a pageant-winning, award-winning, talented, ¿cómo se dice? Costumier to the stars. Runs a successful Monday night party.
The paternity ward.
Is so unfairly gorgeous.
So unfair. Yeah, we love her. She's like a stan. She's always been in my corner.
This is a Mary Vice house.
This is a Mary Vice stan show.
Yes.
Yeah, no, she.
It is the Mary Vice show.
Okay. No, Pillow.
I just call this episode Mary Vice.
Yeah, that's it. And she's
Mary
like,
Vice with Lunchboxx.
she's not in the episode at all. I'm living. She's like,
I want to now. I have to now.
You have to like just put her face.
Mary Vice, yes, in the thumbnail.
Yes, in the thumbnail.
It's the name of the episode. She's in the thumbnail and done. Sold. Cut. Print.
MeMeCherry presents a series of fortunate events. Fortunate events. Fortunate events. A series of fortunate events.
Hello. Welcome back, everybody, to the latest episode of the series of Fortunate Events Podcast. Brought to you by who? It's still me, MeMeCherry, and I'm joined today by
Lunchboxx.
I have you so close to me. I feel like I have to put on my NPR voice and not be super Cardi B loud next to you and blow out your ears.
I'm so here for it.
Bodega Batty.
Okay. Oh, so good.
Oh, we'll get into it. But you are not Cardi B for as much as I wish she was in the building with us. Sorry, we got a little cannabis session before this, and I have a little bit of the flamina. You're a rapper, a DJ, event manager, an educator who's out here building community and shaking stages across San Francisco and beyond. Mm-hmm. Also shaking shoulders sometimes on the street.
Yes.
And saying, do you okay, let's start there. The other day we were at Alter Egos at the Stud, and I'm getting ready to go home, and we're outside with a dear friend of ours, and I felt so bad because you come up to me and you say, and I'm summarizing, does Charles Hawthorne give you, what did you say? Does he build you up? Does he say nice things? Do they say nice things? And I said, yes. And you just stormed off, and Charles was just like, oh God. And I looked at Charles and I said, did I say the wrong thing? And then you came back, but then we dove deeper, and I said, well, you kind of have to pull it out of them a little bit, and it's not what you expect, and it doesn't come in the package that you think. It's really more, it feels more, and it looks more like constructive criticism sometimes, but it's their version of love and at a boy, at a girl. And so we came to that
conclusion. That was funny. I love Charles so much.
I love Charles too. Charles is one of my favorite humans.
Yeah, he's amazing. And we just we just play with each other, pick on each other. And in that moment, I was like, I just want you to be soft and sweet with me. Are you soft and sweet with anybody else? But no, I mean, again, I think I just really respect and value the work that he does in the community and how he shows up for themselves. It's inspiring.
And I actually thought about it afterwards too. And I think the other thing is, part of it is some of the context of some of the times and places that I spend time with Charles in, because most people are with Charles in the club or at a party. And I'm also in those Oaklash meetings. And I'm also at that 12th hour when we're breaking down and we're breaking down literally physically the stage and emotionally on the inside. And so like
That's so real.
I've been in the trenches with Charles, and so like it's sometimes the wrap up meeting that we have here, and like that's where I'm getting my MeMeCherry, you were amazing, you did great. But it's because there's context and place and like framing for it.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
it's not happening at the nightclub.
Yeah,
it's not.
no,
like
not
like how it might with me and you.
Yeah, well, I'm there in the nightclub to give everyone flowers. I'm like, I will give you all the flowers, the stage, as long as I'm, not too inebriated.
What brought you to the stage? What keeps bringing you back to the stage? Because any performer that's been performing long enough has stumbled and like sometimes like Trixie Mattel literally fallen off the stage. So I'm sure you've had
Trixie.
So I'm sure you've had some moments of failure, and so like I'm curious what brings you back, and what's the dragon that you're chasing? What's the honey that like is on the tip of your tongue that you're
Am I
chasing
giving
on
honey
stage?
badger?
No, any performer
yeah.
that's on stage is chasing
Something.
a dragon of some sort,
Yeah,
and
the
usually some
adrenaline.
kind of honey on the tip of a tongue.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, well, I think to answer the first part of the question, I have always been drawn to performance. I mean, when American Idol came out, like in what, I was 10, maybe 9, 11, one of those ages. I was crying during the auditions, and my dad was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "I feel like I should be a singer. I feel like I should be there." Like, it was real. Like, those were real tears, and I couldn't. So then I think I started growing up and saying, like, I must have been a performer in a past life because I'm just really called to music. And I was so emotional about American Idol. So that's kind of where it started. Like this, like really big emotion around something that like no one could really articulate at the time. And
Are you an emotional creature?
yes. I'm a Leo, but like Cancer and Sag rising, all the things. But yeah, I mean, and I was raised in a household with a very empathetic and emotional Black mom, so I take after her. But okay, what really calls me to the stage, though, I think is this desire that I've always had to be in music, be a performer, and yeah, I don't know. I think for me too, it's where I fall apart, where I like black out and not like like drunk, but like black out from the adrenaline. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, that.
So maybe it's the adrenaline. Maybe it's that sense of like
I've asked performers if they brown out, because I brown out sometimes.
Yeah. Right. There's like a word that but like your homeostasis or your flow state, essentially. That's what.
Ooh, your avatar state.
Yeah. So it's like chasing. I think that's why performing for me on the stage is so intoxicating, whether I'm performing live or DJing.
It is kind of like when the avatar loses himself into that whirl ball.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, that is the closest way that I could like describe it to a normie that has never been on stage. What that? Yeah. Of like what it's like to be on stage and to have that brown out kind of sensation where you like lock into what you're doing, but you almost are like outside of your body. That's why I love that we're in this era of like cell phones, and it's like not like, I'm sure that like somebody looking from the outside in could be so like, oh my gosh, she's so narcissistic, she's just watching this video and over and over and over. But it's just because like I literally left my body for a bit, so I'm just replaying it so that I can like experience it myself too.
That's real. And capture it, because you don't remember what happened.
No, sometimes I don't, or like I wouldn't remember some of the details if I didn't see it on video. So I love that. What who's like your dream collab person of like people that are out and about in the scene right now?
I really would say like dream collab, Doechii, Cakes Tequila.
Ooh.
I think Cakes Tequila is fire. Azalea Banks.
Really?
Problematic, but I love you, boo.
I mean, problematic fame.
Okay. And honestly, sometimes she just be saying things that are actually factual. She's just as problematic with her facts.
Yes. Well,
You know,
yes.
two things can be true.
Yeah, and humans, are fallible and imperfect, and shit's dark out here.
Okay. Yeah, but I would probably say that's like, Saucy Santana's on my list of like possible like people that I really want to collaborate with. And then
that would be interesting.
Right? It'd be cute.
Yeah.
I'm really like loving what they're doing right now, and I'm a huge fan of just like their energy as an artist.
Would you go on Love and Hip Hop?
I think so. Yeah, I think like I just want to make sure that I have a good team behind me before I like put myself into or like pigeonhole myself, I should say.
Sure.
And you know, because I just don't want to be looked at as like one or cast typed as like one kind of character
Period.
or one kind of artist, because I'm just like there's so much more to me than meets
Sure.
the eye. But yeah, I mean, I definitely have been applying to TV shows since I
Me
was like
too.
16. Okay.
Not since 16, but I've been applying to shows. Yeah.
I've applied to the real world like probably almost every year since I was 16
Oh my god.
until I moved to San Francisco. But I was like really trying to get on. Yeah. But I mean, I've applied and like interviewed for other shows like Rhythm and Flow, or just some other like cheesy Netflix shows.
Okay, your cast. Go with me.
Okay.
You're cast on The Real Housewives, but you are you.
Boots.
And you get to have your tagline, a la housewife, in the beginning. First of all, who's in your background? Because they always have like somebody in the background that represents the family. It's like sometimes a dog, sometimes it's like a child.
I guess I got to get into the show a little bit more. Well, if I'm a housewife, it would probably.
And what's your tagline? So like, who's in the background representing like your family, and you do go to camera. What's your tagline?
Okay, so who's behind me
Uh-huh.
and represents my family?
Uh-huh.
It would probably, like, I don't know. It would probably be like this really godly image of like, I don't know, my family at this like table that's like all white and everyone's dressed in white. I don't know. I'm just imagining like a whole like picture of them just like sitting at a table, standing behind me or sitting behind me essentially, and they're all looking like
I like
while
it.
I'm sitting there. Yeah.
I like it.
It's hard to say just like one person, and I don't have any pets. And yeah, because what first came to mind was money. Like I want like just a bank.
Okay.
like,
Well then,
behind
I
me,
mean, there's just a
you
table full
know?
of money behind you.
Yeah, there we go. So honestly, that's what it was giving, was like a table full of money.
And you turn around. What's your tagline?
I hope you bitches are hungry because lunch is served.
Oh.
You know, just play into it, because I would go on, of course, as Lunchboxx. You know.
Yes. You know what would be cunty would be like a little food truck behind you.
Boots. Oh my god, a little food
But
truck.
that's like wrapped in money.
I love that. Yeah, or like yeah, but my husband's like a super rich billionaire, and because of him, I've opened up all of these crazy different businesses that all play on the word lunch or food.
So your rich billionaire is the one who's actually behind you in that posed kind of like picture, and they're going to be holding your future pet
Okay, I'll take that.
that they're going to give you for Christmas.
Oh, he's good. Wait,
I love this
wait,
story that I'm building up for you.
can we insert Big Ange? Oh my God, he got out of jail. Guess what he went to jail for? Murder. He's gonna buy me a puppy. R.I.P. to Big Ange.
R.I.P. Big Ange.
All right.
Do you like this world that I created for you?
Yeah, that's cute. I like getting gifts,
Yeah.
and a pet for a gift. Well, as long as he's like my partner, because I don't want a random person to gift me an animal right now.
Oh no.
I don't need that kind of drama.
No. No, this is like a soft, gentle, supportive love that's been with you for a bit and has asked you like what your favorite like pet would be, and they've listened. And it's not even on Christmas because that would be like too on the nose. It'll be like New Year's, but it's like your Christmas present.
I live. You know what I always thought about too is like, how long is the dog in the box?
Oh
Like,
my God.
how
What's
long?
in the box?
How long do we keep the dog in the box? Like, are you
Has
like,
anybody come up to you and said what's in the box because of your name?
all the time? Everyone's like, what's in your lunchbox? Maybe that should be my catch line, because that's what people say to me. They're like, so what's in your lunchbox? So I
See?
think that's what I'm going to start saying. What's in your lunchbox?
See?
Instead of asking me, girl, it's me. I'm in my lunchbox.
No. So turn around. Did you eat today? What's in your lunchbox?
What's in your lunchbox?
I think we have the name of the episode.
What's in your? Yeah, it's cunt. That's cute.
Local performers that you have not collaborated with that you would like to collabby.
La Russell.
Or is there anybody whose voodoo doll you're like secretly like poking at.
Oh, no, I don't play black magic because that comes right back at you.
Oh,
10 times
period,
fold.
period,
So,
period, period.
and I believe that everything that I'm meant and destined for is already mine. I just have to be patient, you know.
I love that.
So yeah, I'm like in this space of like radical acceptance right now, and it's like a really
Me too.
nice place to be in because like I'm totally okay with the way things are in my life, while also being acknowledging that the world is chaotic. But to answer your question, La Russell, I think La Russell is super dope. Obviously, like he has a major platform. He's like a artist, you know what I'm saying? He really cares about the artist and the independent and the indie artists and the little guys. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anybody else that has been, I mean, because honestly, there's so many amazing dope artists in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
I just like not all of them are on my radar. And a family, not a group. I would be super dope to like, I mean, there's so many of them though. So maybe like, you know, afterthought, but it would be super dope to do like a collab with a family, not a group too.
Yeah. And you've done drag, right?
Yeah, I did Power Blouse.
Do you have a drag? Have you been adopted, or are you are you an Annie?
I'm just like a
drag
lone
child.
Yeah, I'm just like a lone child.
Are you
right
out here?
now.
It's a hard knock laughing it out.
Yeah, I mean, so like, yeah, I did Power Blouse with Juanita Moore. That was fantastic. My name's Cafe Tiara, right?
So you have a name.
Ding. Can we do that?
Ding,
right?
ding. Yes,
Yeah.
I'll add an extra ding. Or do you want it to ching?
Or a ching.
I have
Tiara.
both.
Okay. But yeah, no, I only did drag that one time. I would like to do it again. I just like don't have makeup, and makeup is expensive.
Yes.
And so are brushes. And
Yes.
I just like don't know if drag is the thing that I want to financially invest into right now. And
Them famously is very rebellious. Them is very about the anti-makeup movement. They just put on a visage of costumization and lip syncization. So I would gently challenge you to maybe look into the school of JP Them and their version of dragoonery. And I've done versions, like I've done full face drag, and then I just kind of do like soft lady glam, barely any makeup, but a wig. You know what I mean? And like, you know, you can play with drag expression just for the sake of like playing with the art, I would say.
Yeah, that makes sense. That totally makes sense. I mean, it's definitely something I've considered, especially being laid off from my job earlier this year. I'm just like, you know, yeah, I don't know.
And find
I
yourself
don't.
some sisters that will help you out too.
Yeah, shout out to Mojo Carter who painted me. Her and Juanita painted me down. Yeah, you know, it's definitely something that I think about, but I'm also just like so busy half the time that when I'm not doing something, I'm like,
It's the last thing you want to do.
Yeah.
I get that.
I'm like, I'm just resting.
Oh, I get that. Yeah,
You know.
I totally get that. I'm just now kind of like in my book me bag. But
book her, book me bag. I
I'm
like
available for bookings. Yes, I had so much fun at the live show doing my Bad Bunny number. Speaking of, Bad Bunny was just
that.
announced.
The NFL for the Super Bowl, right?
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I love all the people upset that he's going to be speaking in non-English.
I hope his whole set is in Spanish.
Oh, it will be.
I hope the whole set is in Spanish.
It
And
will be.
I'm very interested to see what kind of messaging comes out of his set.
Yes. Yeah. No, I'm excited for the closed captioning to just be singing in non-English. Singing in non-English for 8 minutes.
Oh my God.
How long is the Super Bowl set?
Yeah, just about that. I'm excited. And plus, like, I saw him at Coachella. And
I'm so jealous.
his set was it was great. I will say this though, as much as I love him and I think he's an amazing artist, girl, your set be giving rich kid, okay? Ooh. It was giving rich kid down boots.
What does that mean?
It was me, like, you can tell.
I saw Un Verano Sin Ti. I saw that tour here in Oakland. It's the summery one.
Yeah.
That has like the beach set up and he comes out in the little chair.
Girl, the production budget does not exist for you.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
As in there is no budget?
There is no, there does.
It was one of the best shows I've ever been to for my life.
He built a I don't even know what to call it, like a lake. behind us.
Yes.
We didn't even know we didn't even know there was a body of water behind us.
Yes.
And then he hops on this thing. I think it was a tree in the air. My guy is like on a tree that's ziplining to the new island. Oh, it was an island that he built. Sorry,
Of course.
he built an island.
He built Puerto Rico back there.
Girl, he gets on a jet ski. Mind you, we are at Coachella in the middle of the field, the middle of the desert, and this man is riding a jet ski on this makeshift island that he built in the valley,
the Coachella Valley.
But what really made me say, "Oh, this man has money." Everybody in the crowd had a bracelet that was coordinated to his music.
Yes, they had that at the concert I went to.
That makes sense though, because I'm sure you're inside at a venue or something. Every single person in the crowd at Coachella had that. Do you know how many people go to Coachella? Do you know how much money you have to make sure that every single person who walked through that gate has a bracelet?
They
on?
ran out. I didn't get one.
It was giving rich kid. So I'm saying I need that kind of money. So he's also somebody that I want to collab with because I know the music video's going to be crazy.
Oh my God. He's on the top of my list of dream guests for the pod. He's on my man mood board. Like if you could mix a little bit of this and a little bit of that and have your like dream man, Bad Bunny is like on that mood board.
I need to learn what you're doing over here. Sound like voodoo.
Manifestation, darling.
Voodoo.
Manifestation, darling.
Who knows?
You know that's prayer, right? Prayer is manifestation.
It is.
It's just different words used for channeling energy.
Yeah.
And you can channel energy for good. You can channel energy for positivity. You can channel energy for change. You can channel energy for bad. We're seeing it around us a lot. And so, darling, that's how I got here. Like I was a child running around in Puerto Rico barefoot, you know, from a teenage mom from who, you know, my grandfather didn't see electricity until like a teacher felt bad for him and took him in and he slept on her kitchen floor and he saw electricity for the first time. Like that's 2 generations away.
That's so real.
So like for me to have been able to do this on my own, this is the power of manifestation.
You better say it.
So literally, I mean, I flirted with him for a while and like it didn't work out, but literally my next door neighbor is like almost copy paste Bad Bunny. Like it's like we have Bad Bunny at home. Like you can ask Charles Hawthorne. Charles saw him.
The fact that we have Bad Bunny at home is diabolical.
And like I tried so hard, child, but he's like a lot younger than me and like whatever. He's my neighbor. He's cute, but we're no longer doing that. We're no longer talking like that. I have a new cute boy in my side. Yes, I do have a new boo. Girl, you got but he's a friends with benefits right now, so we're keeping everything as
FWB.
Yes, and it's still new, and so you know
Fresh.
it is what it is. And so I'm out here trying to be realistic because the Delulu be getting me, and I be dreaming about shit that like you know I be dreaming about like marriages and shit, and like I've been on 2 dates.
I am Delulu, yeah. I'm your Delulu friend too.
I'm trying to pace my limerence. I'm trying to pace my dreaming, but Bad Bunny will be a guest on this podcast someday.
There you go.
Bad Bunny and Ariana Grande are my 2, and Trisha Paytas. Those are my 3 dream guests for the podcast.
Okay. I love that. I love Ariana. She's cool. I don't know much about her, but besides like her name on the internet and some of the things that I've seen.
Yeah. I'm a chronically online semi-gay.
I feel that. I'm chronically on Instagram.
Yeah. Speaking of chronically online semi-gays, so this podcast has been heavily guest-driven for a lot of its existence, and I want to mix in some things. I still want to have guests. I still want to keep having guests, but I want to rotate some rotating co-hosts. So hey, have you ever wanted to be on a podcast, even if it's once? Like just audition, try it out, and if we hang out, or it could be over Zoom, it could be in person, but if the chemistry's cute and cool, we could maybe do it like once a month. And if I can find enough people that I rotate, then we can keep this podcast coming out weekly, which has been my goal. And up until the live show, I was able to maintain it, and then I busted my load and it was 6 months worth of work, and for the last month and a half the podcast's been a little spotty, so sorry, friends of the pod. I'm so sorry. But I've also been trying to cook this idea in the background of like maybe to build a new wave of consistency, we need rotating co-hosts. So speaking of America's American Idol, I want to cut promos like America's Next Top Model holding like pieces of paper and like in my hand.
That's so cute. Yeah.
I'm holding, and then it'll be like turn around and it could be like, hey, this could be you.
Okay.
Or like Bachelorette style, but like handing out like
rose.
little microphones instead of roses.
Oh my God, that's cute.
So
That's
yes,
super cute.
so save me all that production work and just apply.
Oh, wow, that's so cute. Now my mind's going in what that would look like. Let's make a TV show. Come on.
Right? And so I kind of, that's another thing. I was like, do I make it like a reality show on YouTube to like audition to be my next co-host?
You should.
So these are the ideas that I've been thinking about in the time since you haven't heard from me. So who knows? Maybe we do like a little reality show style thing, or maybe I just audition people or whatever. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? And you as an audience, like, let me know. What do you think? What do you like about the show? What don't you like about the show? What do you want me to keep? What about these new ideas do you like? So yes, be on the lookout. Do you want to be MeMeCherry's next co-host? You could if you wanted to. Another dream guest on the podcast is actually Belle Kali's Cardi B. Shout out Cardi B. She took quite a minute to come back with a new album. It's not like Bad Bunny's where I don't skip at all. There are a couple of skips. I'm so sorry. I love you, Cardi. But it's a solid album. Like I'm slowly collecting a little vinyl collection, and I am gonna get one of the vinyls. What do you think? Have you given it a listen?
I love you, Cardi. I love it.
Period.
I also agree. It's very solid. I love almost every song. There's just like one song on the album that's like not entirely like my favorite to listen through.
Yeah.
But I can, especially because it's one of the tracks where she features someone.
Yeah.
And Cardi's verse in that song is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So I mean it when I say I am so proud of her. It's inspiring to see the work that she's done. Yeah, and I know that she's been in the studio 7 years. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Who else could like drop an album like that though?
Yeah.
After her like freshman album, this is her sophomore album 7 years
and
later.
the sophomore jinx, like she broke through that because a lot of people stumble in the sophomore jinx.
I mean, but I think like that was like part of it, you know, part of the
she knew
the stress, part of the lore, part of the pressure. But yeah, congratulations, Cardi B. You are amazing. Your album is phenomenal. I'm a fan. I've already remixed one of your songs.
Period.
Yeah. Sure.
I like to play in my head. I can't tell you right now off the top of my head. I would have to have the song playing. But some of the songs I like to play, oh, this was when she was in the studio making this other song. Like you can hear some of the thread. Like I hear a little bit of clout in one of the songs. The way that she rides the beat. Because she has, and that's one thing that I love about Cardi is that she does change up her style. And especially over the years, she's had a chance to explore different ways of riding the beat. But you can tell that she's like sometimes in little eras. And so I like to play what era did she, like what year could she have recorded this song?
Oh, I like that. That's cool. That's really interesting. I mean,
like I would have loved to ask her like in person, you know what I mean? That's what I would ask her if I had her here.
That's a good question. I mean, I know as an artist how long it takes for music to come out sometimes, and like
I would try to play like, hey, like I would make guesses. Like, did you make this song around the same time as this song?
Yeah.
And did you make this song around the same time as this song? And see how close I get.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I guess like for me, I've never thought about it. Right?
Because I love process. I love artistic process. That's a through line on this podcast. That's one of the things that I love to talk to people about. What is your artistic process?
For writing music and there's so much creation that goes on in my head. For writing music, I think usually it just looks like throwing on a beat. I've smoked a little bit and I'm in like a flow state where I can feel that I want to write and rap or do something. And that's when I'll like throw on a beat. And yeah, I'll usually like end up writing 4 bars and then repeating those 4 bars or 8 bars for hours. Then like I end up creating like a counter melody in my head and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I just made a hit. And then I usually stop writing because I go and record the song or make us like a really short demo because I'm so excited. And then the next day I wake up and then life is life in. And then I probably like will be like, oh my God, that's such a great demo. I really want to do something else now. And then, I mean, that's like Pressure, for example. I'm dropping Pressure on October 3rd, but Pressure was finished. I'm pretty sure we finished it of spring last year.
Wow.
Yeah. And Yeah, so there's so many things that go into like also releasing your music, is like the rollout and the timing of it.
Yeah, talk to me about that.
Yeah, I mean, so there was like a couple more tracks that we had, and I just like at that time I was just getting a manager, and we were kind of just like scheduling out my year with releases and looking at what made the most sense. And by the time, and this is like last year, so by the time we got to the end of the year, as far as like our planning, it was like we could rush pressure, or we could, you know, save it for Halloween next year, because it really is a track that I want to resonate with people for Halloween. And yeah, and I think for me too was just making sure that each song that I was working on this year and last year had enough time to shine on its own. So that's kind of what that was, like the process of planning when to release the song and
that's
why.
so intentional. I love that.
Yeah, it was really, I mean, I think the whole process of music for me is like it's not, I don't want to say it's not forced, because I don't force it, but I do work on it. But I really do, kind of like what I was saying earlier about radical acceptance. Like, I only write when I can write. You know what I mean? Like, I won't write when, like, it is hard for me. It's harder. It's a lot easier now. It used to be really hard for me to do features for people, because
like on demand work.
Yeah,
like being on demand gun. You know,
that's why we have songwriters.
I think we might have timed. We're still recording.
Okay.
Audio, and my thing went off, and like, we got something.
Yep.
So you're hearing this. We're gonna be right back.
BRB. We're gonna take a break. Do you have an iPhone charger?
Hi, hola, bonjour. It's MeMeCherry, your friendly neighborhood podcaster, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about the sponsor of our show, Neil Does Art. Thank you, Neil Does Art, for sponsoring SOFEpod and MeMeCherry Productions. At neildoesart.com, you're going to find a full range of Eastern Sierra photography-inspired art. It's accessible art, art for all. And if you're anything like me and you like stickers, we love stickers around here. You can get some cute stickers like this. She looks like she's got something to tell you. She's looking at you like, you know, you're 5 minutes late and you were supposed to be here 30 minutes ago. That's what she's saying. Then we have this cute little deer who's kind of like, hey, Beach, we saw you from across the bar. And then this little squirrel moment that's very much giving you, hey, Beach. Thank you, Neil Does Art, for sponsoring the show. Check them out, neildoesart.com.
Like I would get Archie comics at the grocery store.
Where in Puerto Rico are you from?
Old San Juan is where we lived. My grandfather had property in the mountains, like close to the rainforest.
Oh my god.
And so I was like a bit of a country mouse, a bit of a city mouse.
Old San Juan is beautiful.
Yes, it is. I know. I can't wait to
I miss Puerto Rico. I want to go back to.
So sorry, that was an awkward commercial break, but we're back.
We're back.
Okay, we were deep in lore. We were deep in conversation. But before I forget about process and artistic process and your process. But we were also talking about Cardi B.
Yes.
And to come back to pop culture really quick, because I also just want to start getting used to like talking more about pop culture. I love how the algorithm. So how do you are you a Barbarella? Are you a Barb?
No.
Okay.
Not to say that I'm not like a Nicki fan. I love Nicki. I'm a
sure. No. I'm just curious of like what level of like reaction I might have of like.
I'm a Lunchboxx.
What I say.
Stan.
Beautiful.
That's who I stand for. 10 toes down.
So how do you feel about I saw the breakdown of like Cardi releases an album, 4 days later Nicki like announces something, Cardi does something, 4 days later Nicki does something, and then lately it's kind of been like, you know, either a short rollout or like a short-ish rollout for albums, because you know you don't want to exhaust people on your rollout. That's how I feel. Like I don't like when things get announced too far out. Because then by the time it comes out, if it's not the Barbie movie, like I'm not that excited. And so Nicki announces immediately, as soon as Cardi comes out and Cardi's doing well, a 6-month call to action of, hey, there might, because hasn't she also not always put out the album when she says?
I'm not sure about that claim, but I do know she did the first claim, and I do know the date for whatever reason. It's March 27th.
Because I think that happened before too. That she
Twitter.
like said it ahead of time, and then for whatever reason was like, no, sorry, we're pushing it back.
I feel like that. I think that happened.
Yeah, I feel like to me, like announcing it that far in advance, also you could just jinx that too. Like,
yeah,
I don't. So far in advance.
I think that. I'm not on the inside, and I want to be. Right. So I'm excited when I get there, so where I can have like the insider tea.
So that's when you can be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And you can just be like, I
Right.
don't know why they do that.
Exactly. But I mean,
Now we can
from a marketing
contemplate.
standpoint and from like a public relations standpoint, like it's PR.
Sure.
It's PR for Cardi. It's PR for Nicki. Whether Nicki's releasing an album or not, whether someone from Nicki's camp, whether from someone Cardi's camp paid Nicki to do that to help boost the conversation.
Well, I
you
didn't
never
even
know,
think
right? Like,
about that.
I mean, like for example, right?
That is where my brain would go. So thank you.
Yeah, I mean, so like there's this concept called shipping, right? And especially like in the YouTube land.
Yeah, but
and
like I've heard that like in terms of like people like shipping like potential relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So like okay. So how does this apply here?
Well, I would imagine that like that shipping is a behind the door kind of compromise, kind of like we don't know as the audience members, we shouldn't know at least that they're shipping.
Or like when boxers before the fight,
Yes.
kind of like build stuff up and like build
Yes.
mess up to build up for the fight,
Yeah.
to get traction for the fight kind
I
of
mean,
vibe.
it was like the whole conversation with like Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
Sure,
Some
that they were in
people-
on it.
Yeah, people were speculating like, okay, maybe they're labels.
Although being called a PDF file is a bit far for even being in on it. Like maybe they started in on it, and then along the way
Yeah,
somebody
that's
says
what I
something.
felt like, oh, if it started as, you know,
Play.
and
It's like when
then-
people start play fighting.
yeah,
and
then
oops, somebody
I think
gets hurt.
50 Cent once said this. He was like, I think he was talking about someone that he mentioned or dissed, and then I think the conversation, it could have been 50 Cent or someone relatively close to this like conversation. It kind of went like, well, I gave you the bone. You could have taken it, especially as an artist who's like lower or getting ready to do something. Not to say that Nicki Minaj is any lower than Cardi B. Like they are both phenomenal in their own lane. But I think again, back to the marketing standpoint, like if something's on fire, pour gasoline on it. You know?
Me gusta la gasolina.
And you could be someone who has the gasoline and you could be paid to pour it. I don't know if
Dame
that's what
más
happened.
gasolina.
But for real, okay? So I don't know. Was she in on it? Did she purposely do it because of Cardi B? Who's to say? Unless, except for Nicki Minaj herself. But of course it's interesting in the timing of it all. You know, but of course, this is a messy game. But have y'all looked at her Instagram? Have you looked at her Twitter? Nicki Minaj, like she's not only like for me, it doesn't even really read like she's too concerned about Cardi B. It more looks like
she's taking shots at
Jay-Z.
other people. Yeah.
She's like, girl, she posting the court case and stuff. Like, I'm like,
well,
oh.
and the camel cartoon.
Yeah. So
God.
I'm not really too pressed or concerned about what she considers.
Yeah, there's so many layers of things
like,
going on.
When she was beefing with SZA, I was like, oh, girl, anytime she gets a chance to beef with any girl or beef with anybody because she has all the eyes on it, she's going to shoot her shot at exactly who she's been shooting her shot at this entire time.
Bra-ta-ta-ta.
Bra-ta-ta-ta.
What is the level of spice in your DMs? Is it tapatio? Is it green salsa? Is it hot wings, hottest
Girl,
level?
it's giving mild.
Oh.
Like, the girls are not in my DMs. I do not. It is dry in there, except for like
Have you ever gotten a super spicy DM?
bookings. No, actually, no one's ever sent me. No. I've gotten super spicy Snapchats.
Oh, okay. What's the spiciest Snapchat you've gotten?
I'm sure you could just a dick. That's the spiciest.
I just learned of the invisible ink feature on the iPhone.
Oh, LOL. Yeah.
That's cute.
That's a feature for sure. Or like a shower pic or something, someone in the shower or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I give modest hoe.
Oh.
I feel like I give covered up slut.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a covered up cunt.
Kind of like bringing it back to Cardi B, what she was saying, how people treated her when she was married. That like everybody was just kind of like, okay, hi, nice to meet you, Miss Cardi. Like very like respectful. DMs were dry.
Well, she also was saying that like men are more respectful of marriages.
Yes, that's what it was. Than women.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cardi, we are tapped
We've been
in.
watching the same
Girl, we are tapped in, Cardi. Really?
I've been watching the rollout. I've been watching the
I'm a
interviews.
fan. Her rollout looks like it's giving like I'm an artist about. I mean, honestly, what her rollout is
hungry
actually
one.
giving is pre-streaming.
Yes.
That's what it gives.
Yes.
It gives pre-streaming.
Yes,
It gives,
yes,
I'm on the
yes.
corner selling my mixtape.
Yes.
Here's
literally.
my free mixtape because you're not buying it. Like,
Yeah.
I got a trunk full of CDs. Like, that's what it's
Yes.
giving.
And using the court pictures was iconic.
All of it. It feels like it's $1 budget. Like, it feels
But
like.
then she's also giving you high production value with a lot of the rollout
having a party at a
too.
bodega, sis. Like, come on.
Yeah.
She's
Bodega Baddie.
Hello.
Have you had an idea super flop that you hoped would soar?
I feel like so many.
And what did you learn from that flopization station?
Super flop. I mean, I feel like it's really hard to call anything a flop if you're able to have a bigger perspective on it. But I mean, I guess what's in my face right now, it's like I wouldn't say Sweet Tooth is like a flop, but we've been struggling with like, look, see, see.
Honey be knowing.
Let me know. No, I mean, it's a difficult time for nightlife, for bars, and
It is.
and I won't say that Sweet Tooth is anywhere flop because I don't think anything that I've done that wasn't maybe successful on one person's metric or another's is a flop. I just think that
And Sweet Tooth is an event.
yeah, sorry, Sweet Tooth is a party that I throw every first Sunday at the Stud. And it's just had like low attendance, and the idea behind it was to just have a space for queer, Black, and brown people to just like reoccur and show up. And we've been throwing it for 4 years, and I think I've just like have wanted it to be so much more bigger and so much more of an investment from the community than it has been.
Yeah.
But like we've also moved locations a lot, and this is technically the first year that it's like a reoccurring day party, so the buy-in has been, iffy because the consistency hasn't been there. But yeah, I think for me,
I love a day party. I need to come.
we love a day party. You should come. We only have one more left. It's October 3rd,
Okay.
Our season closer. So, and then we'll be closing for the year to kind of figure out what we'll be doing next year.
Sure.
But yeah, I think like for me, that's probably like what I'm sitting with like a lot lately is like, how can I still create this space, still make it intentional, but also make sure that like I'm not losing money. The bar isn't stressed or like
Sure.
stretching themselves thin. And the landscape is changing. So how do we also react to the landscape? Because if we don't, then we're most likely just throwing events for us and our friends, which is fantastic, but we're only getting older.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, hats off to you. I've only myself produced 2 so far. I've helped obviously like put on giant events like Oaklash. I've helped put on small things like Alter Egos. I've helped a lot. But like myself producing a show, I did it 2 years ago with my first one that I did at Fluid 510. And that was like, it felt like I threw myself like a birthday party, like on a Saturday afternoon. Like it was very friends and family. And it kind of traumatized me a little bit. Like it scared me from doing it again. And then I didn't even put the footage on YouTube until like almost 2 years later, but then it did well. And then I was like, oh. And then I started playing around with the idea of like the reverse roast and blah, 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 and da, da, da. And so then birthed was the live show that I did last month. But like, my God, like I was so stressed out. Like I started actually struggling at like my day job. Like it got a little bad for a minute because it was just really stressful and I was doing a lot and like I was putting a lot into it. And like at the end of the day, just the feeling of like, that there were people in that room that didn't even know who I was. They were just like in San Francisco for a wedding and like needed something to do that night. Like that was the win for me because like and it was like literally like 2 people, but like besides that, it's like, oh, friends and family.
Just one person. Yeah, exactly.
But it's hard.
Yeah, it's not easy work, especially like community organizing is not for the weak. And yeah, a lot of this work ends up coming out of people's pockets. Like a lot of artists like myself end up paying out of pocket for some of these events. And, we still show up to do it because we love what we do. We love the community that we're here for and here with. But yeah, so I feel like that's been kind of like, not the flop, but that's just been like my biggest struggle this year is trying to figure out how to make that event more sustainable. while I'm also doing like 100 different other things as well, you know.
I was trying to find sponsors. I was like dropping off packages to like
all
local
of it,
businesses.
all of it. I was doing all of that. And then like, you know, San Francisco Black Pride randomly started taking off in the middle of like this year. So it was, I mean, and then also too, to see like how quickly people got behind San Francisco Black Pride.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it took off. I mean, the reel went viral. I posted a reel on April 2nd asking what the community would like to do for a more community-centered Black queer pride. And that reel got over like 10,000 views and hundreds of comments in like 24 hours.
Nice.
So I felt like called to do the work. I was like, okay, this is something that people want, and it's my reel that posted it. So, I mean, my account, whatever my idea. So... and then slowly but surely, well, not even slowly, honestly, immediately, like I put out a Google form of people who wanted to have a town hall. 100 people came. Well, we had like 60 people to the town hall. 104 people signed up on the Google form. So when I saw that number, I was like, oh, there's something here. It's immediate. We had a town hall. A week later, I had about 15 volunteers that were working under me to put that together. But like there was just like city buy-in in a way that I saw, or in a way that I haven't seen before, I guess, or in a way that I maybe had to have fight for or had to work a lot hard for to prove. I was just walking into spaces with San Francisco Black Pride and just kind of saying like, yo, this is what we're doing. It's historic. It's, I guess, it's the first one of its kind. And, or maybe not the first one of its kind, but the first one of this scale and magnitude to be city recognized in this way. So yeah, people were just signing up on board for everything, which is fantastic, amazing. We raised $11,000 in like 2 months, so that was great. But again, like, yeah, I've been throwing Sweet Tooth for like 4 years, excuse me. So, and getting sponsors, this is why I say that, because it's particularly, I'm not even really upset about like the patron. This comment is more kind of centered around like the institutional support that exists. So getting like the Grinders, getting like the Smirnoffs and the Jack Daniels to support you, or even having like one of the bars that you've been working with in the past to have them like maybe move one of their liquor sponsors to your event for the night to put the logo on the flyer, whatever.
Like
the
how
case
Oaklash
is.
does.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I think there could be especially today, while we're seeing such this crazy, honestly, change in the way like people are going out and partying, I would be really interested to see bars working closer with their promoters in ways that is like more human. I was gonna say
human focused, human centered.
Yeah, because like we can't expect us to continue to lift your bar solely off of alcohol sales and our bodies. Like when we're also the same artists performing on those stages. We're the same artists doing the marketing for those parties. We're the same artists trying to pay our rent in this city. So yeah, I would like to see like more of a community effort around it, because we are wrapping around them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's obvious that we don't want to lose our spaces. Shout
out Oasis.
Shout out Oasis. We love you. Even though I'm so sorry for all of the heat, but go vote Pillows for best drag show in the Bay Area, period. But
or reparations.
Or Princess. You can vote for anybody, but you can go and vote for Pillows again. Thank you.
And you can vote for this as best podcast in the Bay Area. SOFEpod, Series of Fortunate Events, Diva Dudes, I'm coming for your little tails.
Diva Dudes.
And Barbie Bloodgloss and Kitty Kapow with their podcast. I'm coming for all of you. You are your favorite drag queen's favorite rapper. Who's your favorite dragoon and who's your favorite rapper?
Favorite drag? Mary Vice.
Oh, we love Mary Vice. You have good taste, darling. She's a pageant-winning, award-winning, talented, como se dice, costumier to the stars. Runs a successful Monday night party.
The paternity ward.
Is so unfairly gorgeous.
So unfair. Yeah, we love her. She's like a stan. She's always been in my corner.
This is a Mary Vice house.
This is a Mary Vice stan show.
Yes.
Yeah, no, she.
It is the Mary Vice show.
Okay. No, Pillows.
I just call this episode Mary Vice.
Yeah, that's it. And she's
Mary Vice with Lunchboxx.
She's not in the episode at all. I'm living.
I want to now. I have to now.
You have to like just put her face.
Mary Vice, yes, in the
face,
thumbnail.
Yes, in the thumbnail.
It's the name of the episode. She's in the thumbnail and done. Sold. Cut. Print.
But yeah, Mary Vice
is your favorite dragoon.
Yeah.
And who's your favorite rapper?
Favorite rapper? Lunchboxx.
Besides yourself, my sweet darling. I love that energy. That's very Cardi B.
Yeah,
that's very Cardi B.
Alien Matt Kitty.
Oh.
Alien Matt Kitty. She is a Bay Area legend, Kugnut's daughter. If you don't know who the Bay Area princess is, Alien Matt Kitty, you need to be put on. But yeah, she's honestly probably one of my favorite rappers right now. She's just hella versatile in the music that she makes, and you can tell that it's coming from the heart. Yeah, her and Stella Standing Bear, actually. So 2 female rappers right now are like in my top spinnings. But yeah, Stella Standing Bear, she's this like Native American indigenous artist that is like really putting their community on the map. And I'm here for it.
How do you embrace your role as somebody that uplifts Black queer artistry in the Bay?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Thank you. I have a podcast. It's my go-to whenever somebody says something like that. It'll literally be in the IRL. Like, I'll be out in the real world, not even doing a podcast, and somebody will compliment something like that. I'm like, thanks, I have a podcast. And I throw away to a camera that's not there.
Okay.
It's like I'm living in the office.
Chad, can you get my cue card, please? Because thank you, Chad.
Bury that.
Okay, bury that.
Bury that.
Right?
But yes.
What was the question?
Sorry, I'll go back. How do you see your role in uplifting or embrace your role in uplifting Black queer artistry in the Bay?
Yeah, I just feel like on my ancestors' wildest dreams we are, and any opportunity that I get to take up space is the opportunity to showcase myself as a Black queer person. So I think that just like being really true and authentic to who I am. And then, I mean, I'm in Make Room, which is a DJ collective that really focuses on, you know, breaking the barriers to access for Black and queer artists in the Bay Area. So I think a lot of what we do focuses on and centers on people of color. And I think my experience as a person of color is just that. Like, I want to create, you know, we live in a world that does not center us. So I just try to center the ones that need to be centered. Right. And I think for me, what that looks like is like creating spaces and booking those people who represent those spaces. And, you know, when I'm doing things like community organizing, trying to have as much input from the community as possible. And yeah, I think that's what it means for me to just be like I was saying this the other day, but like a leader, you know, I'm a role model and kick down whatever door that I can.
I like that. You're in heaven or whatever version of that you believe in. Yeah. And you get to curate the best event that you basically get to spend eternity at. And you get to, you know, leave the party. You have in and out, you know, privileges. What is this heavenly best event ever?
Oh my God, girl. It's like Whitney Houston's birthday party, bitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that we both said okay.
We got Whitney Houston's birthday party, man. And all the divas is there.
Okay, give me the guest list.
Aretha. We got Michael. Diva. Okay. Prince. And Michael and Prince are actually besties. They actually sing a duet at her birthday party.
No shade, but which shade of Michael? Which version of Michael are we having in this heavenly party? Is it younger Michael with the afro? Is it later
I'm gonna have the recent Michael. I'm gonna have the later Michael. Like, I understand that. Yeah, we're gonna have the later Michael. I want both of them, to be honest, but
okay, I like that actually. It's heaven.
If we can have both of them, that'd be cool.
It's heaven.
But I feel like I would be doing a disservice to Michael Jackson if I just said like you're not important after you were in an accident that you know.
I like that.
Made you like it's not his fault. His hair caught on fire.
Period. People forget that.
Girl, man had a jerry curl.
Yeah, people forget that. People forget, and like whenever I see pyrotechnics or like when Beyonce's thing got stuck, it's like, do people not learn from Michael Jackson?
Girl, he had yeah. So and it's like unfortunate because like the kids don't know what happened to him. They just are like always hearing the punchlines of the joke. Yeah. But yeah, my man got into an accident performing, doing what he loves to do.
He had vitiligo. I do believe that he had vitiligo. Yeah. And having seen vitiligo in person, like it is a thing. Okay, and finish out your guest list or your performance list for this
Bob
heavenly
Marley.
event.
Bob Marley.
Ooh, okay.
And then the original lead singer of the Sublimes.
Okay. Oh, wow. This is quite the flyer.
Oh cute.
What is the name of the party? I got you.
I wanted to say so many things. First came
What's
to
the
mind
first one that comes to
like
mind?
Sonic.
Okay, that's
Was
the
like
one.
Sonic, but then it was like Club Cloud was the second one.
I like Club Cloud, but that's giving what was that drag race? I'm so
yeah,
Club 96.
yeah, that's what it's giving. No,
But
but I like Sonic. Sonic is cute.
Sonic S/Club Cloud. Sonic at Club Cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic is the party. Club Cloud is the venue.
Sure. Yes. Perfect. Yes, actually, Sonic is a party. Club Cloud is a venue.
Yes.
That's so boot. Actually, I want to make a venue called Club Cloud.
Yes. Well, I never went because I wasn't old enough, but I remember hearing the stories of Club Bed. That like you would go to the club and you basically like, you know how you get like a table and you get like bottle service at a table?
Yeah.
It would be beds. And so like instead of you
That's
being taken to
interesting.
like a table, you would be taken to a bed.
Oh my God! Wait.
And like the club was just full of beds.
Cozy Car.
I mean, this was like peak Molly era too.
But okay, there's a bar called Cozy Car on Polk Street, and Cozy Car, you know who I'm talking about. They have waterbeds.
Oh, well then.
Yeah,
They probably were inspired by Club
You
Bed.
can sit on their waterbeds. It's
Yeah.
kind of weird. Well, it's not weird. I don't like waterbeds, so I don't want to sit on them. Yeah, but
Is art protest, healing, or both?
both. I think it's both. I think it's for sure both. Yeah. I mean, it can be both. It can be neither. Depends on what you're making. For me, it's both. I think a lot of the times it's more healing. I really want to get more into a protest space. So I'm interested to see where that goes for me and my creativity and my art. But yeah, for me, it's both. They say black gay men can't rap or shouldn't be rapping. So
I hate that. Okay. I could talk to you for so long. The camera's about to time out on me. So we're going to go to one more commercial break.
Mhm.
We're going to come back. We'll wrap up the show and then we'll do a little Patreon. But I love this. And like,
This is
you're
cute. It's a vibe.
just such a cute little yapper. You stay right there.
Don't go
We'll
nowhere.
be right back. Because I can feel it. I'm like, it's going to time out on me. It's going to time out on me.
You got it this time, though. That's good.
I was wondering, do you remember that you have a Patreon?
Wait, I have a Patreon?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Not only do you have a Patreon, but you also have a certain level of each Patreon that each person can aspire to become.
Yes, you can aspire to be one of my patrons.
What is the first level?
Well, I'm so glad that you asked the honey level. And in the honey level, you're going to get a sticker in the mail. You're also going to get production credit.
Hey.
And you also get access to hot cam footage, editing footage that used to end up on the editing room floor digitally that now ends up in your hot little pockets in your honey level of the Patreon.
What
Yes.
is the second tier?
We have a sugar tier. In the sugar tier, you're going to get not one sticker. You're going to get 2 stickers in the mail every month. You're going to get the production credit.
Hey.
You're going to get the hot cam footage.
Okay.
But you're also going to get the new Patreon exclusive What's in My Snurse and or just other Patreon exclusive content that would not be at the honey level because honey, you're okay, but you're not sugar. If you take sugar and you throw it in a pot, put a little heat on it,
Okay.
you get caramel.
There's a caramel tier now?
That's the top tier.
Okay. I have to know what is in the caramel tier.
What's in the caramel? You get 2 stickers in the mail every month. You know that you also get a little note handwritten by me?
What?
Yes, everybody gets a note with the stickers.
Well, that's fun.
I mean, it's like Christmas. I told you.
Okay.
You get the stickers. You get the production credit because you're what? A producer.
Hey.
You get the hot cam footage. You get the snurse footage. You get the other Patreon exclusive footage. But you also, and we are coming up on the first drop of these that people are going to get T-shirts
these.
in the
Look at these.
mail because every 6 months, the caramel level gets a T-shirt in the mail. So yeah, so that is the Patreon.
Patreon.
MeMeCherry presents series of fortunate events.
Red. Okay, Beat 'em us. We're bringing it home. Okay. Hi, we're back. What's one way creatives can support each other that doesn't cost money but still has impact?
Yeah, I mean, one way is like listening to each other's music.
Yeah.
So you can just stream our music.
Subscribing if they have something that's
Yeah,
like a subscribable thing.
Yeah, if you have like a YouTube channel.
That's been my
subscribing.
tagline. It's one of the free things we have in this economy. Is
I
to
have a
hit subscribe.
YouTube, so you can go to my YouTube. It's LBXX and go subscribe.
Yes.
You can stream my music. You can share my flyers. You can also like suggest to your friends who you think that like might be a fan of me or an artist that you're fond of, you know, just like recommending someone. Word of mouth is like huge, you know.
Yes.
So yeah, I think there's just honestly so many free ways that are low lift, especially with the access to social media, you're able to support, especially independent artists like me.
We're doomed to repeat history, unfortunately, some of it, because they whitewash it, they remove it from schools so that we don't learn from it. And so we're unfortunately, once again, living in a time where war, oppression, and tyrants can feel overwhelming. And now robots are also coming for our gigs. As creatives, what do you think our role is in resisting? And how do you resist?
We are the resistance. One thing that I will say, because I've worked in technical education, is if you refuse to learn a tool, it's just as harmful.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I'm very much about, like, I will be learning the tool so that it doesn't come from me. I just have to adapt the way that I do my job and what I do for my job.
I feel like as a creative, it's our job and our responsibility to keep creativity within the hands of creators as much as we can, and that means paying creators.
Yes, I was gonna say that. You took that out of my mouth, because for as much as I use the tools, I try to any and every chance I get to pay a creative to do the art whenever I can.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, what I've found too now is like, again, using it as a tool, I like want to pay a graphic designer to make something 10 times better than what AI could pop out, but AI could make a great demo image.
Exactly.
So I've taken like references maybe to send over to a graphic designer.
This is from an amazing graphic designer.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. I have part no. We're gonna wrap up this main show so that I can save a little bit of questions and energy for the podcast. But I'm gonna ask you one more serious question. We're gonna play a game and then we'll close out the show.
Okay.
What do you need from community, and what do you hope community can feel from you?
I need from the community just like, wow. Isn't that crazy how like when you ask somebody what they need, what are your needs?
I felt that come into your body. Right? I felt your body change.
Right? Isn't that crazy how when you ask what someone's needs are, that like,
yeah, it's hard.
It's really hard.
We're conditioned to not ask for things, period, much less what we need. And much less men. Men are very conditioned to like not worry or vocalize their needs.
Yeah. I think from the community, I just like need, I don't know, like homies, just friends,
sure.
Like love, like, you know, like, I don't know. It would be nice if like, I say this, but I've been a homebody lately, but maybe I'm a homebody because I just like don't have a ton of people like again, like I said before, my DMs is kind of dry,
well,
you know?
You can hang out here.
Thank you. Thank you. Not to say that I don't have friends. I have friends. I love you, friends. Hi. But yeah, I'm just like recently single. I was in like a 3-year relationship, and I'm recently single, and I lost my job over the summer.
You're in cocoon.
Yeah, you know, I just have like all of this like free time that my friends don't have, which I understand. And like, yeah, my DMs aren't hot because I also keep a very private life. I don't want to say very private, but people don't really know most of the time what my relationship status is. So
you might not even be coming across as like quote unquote approachable necessarily.
Yeah, and I get that a lot. Like a lot of people are like, you're not really approachable until I start talking to you, and I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do about that. You want me to smile? Like, you want me to wear a shirt that says I'm single? Like, I don't know what it's giving.
And what do you want community to feel from you?
I want you to feel my care and my love. I need grace sometimes because I'm not perfect. I'm not, you know. But I think for all that I am and all that I do, I just hope the community can be like, that's a real bitch.
Yeah.
That's a real bitch.
You are. I can tell you.
You know. Like, I just hope that, like, okay, yeah, like, even when I'm at the Grammys and all the things, and people are going to have their, like, perceptions and their perspectives of me, but I just hope that everyone at the end of the day could be like, nah, he really cares.
Yeah, you're a little peach. You're like very soft and gentle. Like very, as soon as like you scratch the surface, you're like, you give away.
Thank you. Yeah, right, exactly. It's not hard. It's like, I'm just like, why? It's kind of the thing where like a woman's walking down the street and a man's like, you should smile more often. Like, why do I have to give you
How about you smile, motherfucker?
Yeah. Why do I have to give you my personality like immediately as soon as you see me? Just because your eyes are on me, I'm supposed to give you something?
Not everybody deserves your magic, and that's what I say. Not everybody deserves my magic.
Oops.
Are you ready to play a cute little quick little game?
Yes, let's call it.
Bumping that. We know about Charlie XCX, Brat working it out in the remix.
Yeah.
So that's the name of the game is
Okay.
Can They Work It Out on the Remix?
Okay.
Girl.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm going to give you some semi-famous beefs, and you're going to tell me if you think that they could work it out on the remix or not.
This is fun.
Thank you.
I
have a
wanted to make a
podcast.
fake beef because I want to make a. I
You
want
and Dolly. You and Dolly should have beef.
That'd be kind. And then we make a diss.
Yeah.
We both make diss tracks.
Yeah.
And then we make a song together.
Yeah, and then you should start by dropping a song called Countess Luann as like a counter to Dolly's Bethany Frankel, and how you're classier and cuntier than Countess Luann, and then that's the beginning of like your back and forth.
This is how villains start. This is like the start of a villain story, and Dolly's gonna be the villain, okay? Because I got poked.
So, can they work it out on the remix, girl? Jay-Z and Nas,
No.
Nicki Minaj and Cardi B.
Yes.
Oh, what would that song sound like?
It would probably be really fucking chaotic.
It would be Motorsport Part 2.
Yeah, it would probably like all I'm like thinking is like
They were the best part of Motorsport, by the way.
Yeah, even though there's so much tea behind their verses, but
Tell me.
I know that like someone had to change their verse and somebody else didn't like their verse, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, but I feel like they would make a really like a chaotic shooting track. It's what game is that? Modern Warfare vibes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they'd be giving.
Yes.
We don't need no beef. We are the army together kind of vibes.
Drake and Kendrick.
No, I think they're worth making more money separately than they would be to coming together.
Mariah and Jennifer.
Who?
Mariah Damn it, I fell for it. Carrie Hilson and Beyonce. That was good. You did good. That was good. Book them for your acting gig. When I do my short movie, I'm going to put you on the list. That was good. Carrie Hilson and Beyonce.
No, because Carrie Hilson will never. She would never. Beyonce ruined her career. Well, Carrie Hilson also kind of helped, but.
Taylor Swift and Kanye.
Yes. Oh my God,
What
yes.
does that song sound like?
Wait. It's like,
Is it Bound 3?
yeah. Oh my God. It's like literally this super crazy gospel track that's like the most poppy, but yet the most black we've ever heard Taylor and Kanye.
Yes. Hold on, we're going to let that one sit.
And yeah, no, seriously, I think that their collab would be phenomenal. They're both phenomenal writers. Kanye is a crazy producer. His ideas that he has to put music together is insane. I could imagine them in a room together writing with Ed Sheeran. Please put me there.
Prince and Michael Jackson.
Girl. You know damn well they both rolling over. Like, how did you just ask that question? You know they not even sitting with each other in heaven.
They're in different clubs.
Girl. That's why it was a dream lineup.
RuPaul and Willem. I love you, Willem. You know Willem. Willem is
I love
my
Willem.
favorite, all-time favorite drag queen. I love me some Willem. I will ride or
I feel
die
like
for
it would
Willem.
be cunty. I feel like they would probably both do it for the bag.
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't talk to each other. They'd
That
probably,
would be a great song. Well, it would be like sending in the track to the producer
They'd
type of
probably send their
vibe.
tracks to the producers, and then the only time they would see each other is when they got booked to perform the song, and it would
Or the
be
music
like-
video. And even then-
and even then,
They'd probably
like-
green screen them together.
Yeah, but they would do it because they know how iconic it would be for the audience.
Yes. Last but not least, Madonna and Lady Gaga.
Do they got beef?
I mean, kind of like Madonna's shaded
Lady Gaga?
over the years for
Because
like
of-
stealing her, for reheating her nachos.
Oh.
There's like a little bit of reheat nachos kind of energy.
I guess. But like when someone reheats their nachos, do you think it's them or do you think it's their team that's reheating the nachos?
But it's just Madonna's
Regardless.
Madonna, and like Madonna
right.
feels some kind of way about Lady Gaga reheating
I'm gonna
her nachos.
I'm gonna say that's a no. I don't feel like they wouldn't do anything for each other if they were on a track together.
Lourdes asks, "Mommy, I want Lady Gaga to perform at my birthday. Does Madonna then break down and hire Lady Gaga to perform for her daughter? Because her daughter's like her best friend. That's like the original Blue Ivy."
You know what she does? She one-ups it.
Gets an impersonator.
No.
Drag queen.
She gets Beyonce and Lady Gaga to do Telephone Part 2 and start and open it. Literally, the very first time anyone hears it is at her daughter's birthday party.
That would be cunty. And that would be worth it. Yes. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
You played the game
Think
quite
big.
well. Okay, I literally could just talk to you for hours and hours, which means that you're going to have to come back.
Yes.
But for now, let's do all the social media influencer things.
Okay.
Where can they find you on social media?
You can find me on all social media platforms at LBXX __, or you could just spell it out. But okay, hold on. Cut that part. Wait, hold on.
No,
Stop.
I mean, this all
You
stays
can
in.
find me on all
Fuck
social
it, we'll do it
media
live.
platforms. That's Lunchboxx. Spell it out.
Good job. Yes, high energy, because a lot of people
Yes.
go low energy when they start to promote themselves.
Yes. It's Lunchboxx. That's LUNCHBOXX ___ on all socials. Or LBXX. You can Google LBXX. You will find me.
Period.
It's the same on all socials, Lunchboxx. And please make sure you follow me. I'm so close to almost 10,000 followers on Instagram. So let's
Follow them.
Yes, help us get to 10,000 followers on Instagram and help us get to 400 subscribers on YouTube.
Yes.
All the things.
Yes.
But that's where you can find me.
Yes, I just hit 420 on
Ooh.
YouTube with my little boo-boo influencing.
Oh my God, the little boo-boos. Y'all gotta get into these little boo-boos, girl.
I love that 420 number too. I want to grow beyond it, but I did a little tee.
Look, girl.
Oh yeah, get into the boo-boos.
Get into the little boo-boos.
Get into her.
Do you see them?
Get into
Do
her.
you see her? This bag is cute too, girl.
Thank you.
She giving Birkin.
Right? But she's a little Kate Spade situation. Okay.
R.I.P.
Yes. If you are listening to this on an audio platform that gives you podcasts like Apple Podcasts, please leave a review, leave a 5-star review. It helps a tiny pirate radio ship like mine sail deeper and bluer seas. If you're on YouTube, hit a subscribe, hit a like, leave a comment. What's your favorite emoji?
My favorite emoji is a green one. So like a snake right now is currently my marketing rollout. So a snake.
Leave snake emojis, and I like the little angel with like the halo and the wings.
Oh yeah.
So leave halo angel wing emojis. I no longer have a live show to promote, but go see it on YouTube. The footage is on YouTube. 2027, I'm already manifesting my 2027 live show. I don't know where it will be because it'll be at a new venue again, but I love that that's part of the journey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm manifesting also partnering up with like Detour Productions because they stole half of my friends. So we're manifesting big things.
Yeah, steal them back.
So I'm like, okay, if I can't beat Churonomi, I hire Churonomi.
Ooh, you hear that, Churro? You hear that?
Fossy.
Mm-hmm.
And Patreon, friends of the pod that are on the Patreon, thank you so much. You've been so patient.
Yeah,
You've
thank
been
you,
so
Patreon.
generous. I've been,
We love you guys.
I've been neglecting you like you're my neglected stepchildren. So I'm
Oh my
so
gosh,
sorry.
And they still pay you? 'Cause, girl, I need a Patreon. I need to start one.
Yes,
You
and
shout
so-
out to your children.
Thank you, friends of the pod. I really love you. I appreciate you. I actually, as soon as I hang up, like
Wait,
we're on a
what
phone
part?
call.
What part goes to Patreon?
We're gonna record a little Patreon thing
Oh!
now after this.
See?
So patreon.com/MeMeCherry Productions. Go over there. We're gonna record a cute little Patreon exclusive.
Yes, we are.
And you're gonna, if you haven't gotten your Patreon stuff in the mail for this month, you're gonna get it very soon because I'm gonna send it out very soon. So yes, they get stuff in the mail. They get stickers. The top level gets a T-shirt every 6 months.
Hey, yo.
And so that's what the T-shirts are for.
Oh my god.
Yes, so the Patreon's really cute. So being a friend of the pod does you get something in exchange. This is a two-way
better
street.
work.
So patreon.com/MeMeCherry Productions. And for now, we'll just say goodbye, and our little microphones are gonna kiss.
Bye.
And then it just kind of okay, cute.
Eases
And then
in.
this is where
MeMeCherry presents